guys, my name is Cameron and welcome back to my channel, Which Way to Wicked, where we talk about all things love, light, and especially tarot. So guys, today we are going to be doing such a spicy reading as we find out who exactly is having late night thoughts about you. So, if you ever wondered who around you is thinking about you, fantasizing about you, whenever they are about to go to sleep in the late evening, then this is going to be the reading for you today. Now, definitely make sure to stay tuned to the second part of this reading, because after we look at the tarot cards and the oracle cards, we are also going to be taking a look at some channeled messages as we find out exactly what passes through your person's mind whenever they are thinking about you in the wee hours of the night. Okay? So, without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at your group picks. So for group number 1, we have the lovely Queen of Wands coming through. For group number 2, we have the Two of Cups. And last but not least, for group number 3, we have the Ace of Cups making an appearance. So guys, I want you to go ahead and take a very big and deep breath in. And now I want you to let it out. And now I want you to please close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, I want you to think about who is having late night thoughts about you. Whenever they are going to sleep, who around you is thinking about you? Now, whenever you feel ready, please open your eyes, and whichever card your eyes lands on first, then that, my dear, is going to be the reading for you today. Now, if you feel called to more than one card here, then definitely feel free to check out those extra messages as well. And as always, I will have the timestamps listed down in the description box below. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into your reading today, friends. Hello, group number 1. So if you chose the amazing Queen of Wands card today, then hey, hello, how are you? And thank you for stopping by to this reading today. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and just place this off right here, and let's take a look at your other cards. So, alongside the Queen of Wands, we have the Prostitute coming through. We also have the Addict making an appearance. We have Rebirth. And then, for our Who, What, When, Where cards today, we have Your Paths Will Cross During the Next Air Sign Season. We also have Is a Fire Sun Sign. And then last but not least, we have at least 1/3 of their body is covered in tattoos. Okay, you guys, so obviously with the Fire Sun card coming through and also the Queen of Wands, which literally represents the fire signs, your person, could definitely be a fire sign, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus, but definitely look for it in the Sun sign. So I am talking about our lovely Aries, Leos, Sagittariuses, okay? And so to try to describe to you who that type of person is, I would say that these type of fire sign people, these are individuals who are very, very passionate. This is somebody who really most of the time honestly thinks with their heart, and so because they think with their heart all the time, I think that these are the type of people who might make decisions just like that without really thinking it through, because they don't really have that connection all the time with their brain and with their heart. Sometimes they just answer their heart just like that, right? And so yeah, I definitely think that this person makes snap decisions. This is a type of individual who doesn't always think things through, but I honestly think that it works for them, okay? I really think it works for them, and a lot of the amazing things that they have had within their lives has come with the fact that they are just very, very action oriented. They just follow their heart and they go with their gut. So yeah, I would say that this person is very instinctual as well. They just listen to their instincts and they don't doubt themselves. I would also say this is somebody who is very, very confident. They have a high amount of self-confidence, and I definitely think that that is something that is very attractive to absolutely everyone. I would also say that this is somebody who might have an interest in the arts, and if they are not artistic themselves, and again, maybe they just like to have a hobby that has to do with like some type of artistic endeavor. So what I mean by that is maybe this is somebody who loves to learn how to sew, because that can be artistic, right? Sewing, making clothes. Maybe this is somebody who has been taking some painting classes, or maybe they like to go to like Painting with the Twist, right? And if you don't know what that is, that's like a company. I know it's a company here in Texas. I don't know if that's like everywhere across America or whatnot, or if it's in other countries, but here in Texas, Painting with a Twist is basically like a place where you can go and paint a picture. Like someone will show you how to do it, and you get to like drink as you're doing it, drink wine and whatnot. And yeah, it's just fun. It's fun. So maybe a person likes to do that, or maybe this is somebody who has a 9-to-5 job, but they actually want to become like an actress or an actor, or they want to have a music career. So yeah, at the end of the day, this is either somebody who has an interest in the arts in the way that they love to like just have different hobbies that are artistic, or maybe they are actually quite talented in some type of art form, okay? But going off of that, I do think that I want to move on and talk about the fact that we have the prostitute and the addict card coming through. So if I'm being honest with you, I'm getting two different messages coming through. And so for the first message, I think with the addict making an appearance, this person could have been somebody who was addicted to something in the past. Maybe they were addicted to intimacy, like to having sex with different people. Maybe they had an addiction for some type of substance. Maybe they were an alcoholic, or they did different drugs or whatnot. Maybe they even just had an addiction to food. Maybe whenever they were upset, they would always find themselves eating a lot of different unhealthy things. But there's definitely something coming through here where your person was addicted to something, okay? And this addiction really affected their lives, right? It affected their lives. And I think that they were able to overcome it. They were able to overcome it, but it took a lot of time. It took a lot of energy, and it took a lot of years for them to decide to make this change for themselves. But now I see them being in a better place. I see them wanting to help other people who are addicts, who are addicted to something else. And so I do see this person as being someone who is somewhat of a humanitarian. And again, like I was saying before, this is a very passionate person. And I also think that that passion can translate to compassion. They are very compassionate to other people who are struggling with some form of addiction. So I do think that this person spends a lot of time trying to help other people, trying to be there for others who are struggling. So maybe this is somebody who likes to go to a homeless shelter and volunteer their time. Maybe they like to go to the food banks, or maybe they are trying to become like an addiction counselor themselves so they can help counsel people and guide them during these times that they are struggling, okay? Or maybe this person wants to be some type of social worker, all right? Now, for the other half of you guys, I would say that maybe this person didn't go through an addiction themselves, but maybe they saw somebody who they knew that went through an addiction. Maybe somebody they were close to was an addict and abused some form of something, right? Or, well, excuse me, and because of that, they are now trying to help other people. They have a humanitarian streak. Or it could just be that maybe they didn't struggle with substance abuse themselves, or maybe they didn't know anybody that they were close to that struggled with that substance abuse, but now they just want to help people no matter what. They just love being there for others. So sorry guys, I said there was only 2 messages coming through, but I do think that there is a third message making an appearance. This person may have never known anyone, or they themselves been someone who struggled with some type of addiction, but they just want to help others. So at the end of the day, no matter where they come from, no matter what happened in their past, right here, right now, this person who is having late night thoughts about you, this is somebody who just wants to help others, especially those who are struggling with some form of addiction. They want to help others. They care about others. They love people so much. And I think that this person is just all heart. They're all heart. And they just want to give their hearts to all these people who are going through the darkest times of their lives, okay? Now, talking about how you might know this person, since we do have the Queen of Wands coming through, this could be somebody who you have met while you guys were both going to some type of like hobby club or something. So maybe this person again was like going to painting with a twist, and you were at painting with a twist, and that was how you guys met. Maybe this person was going to like a comedy improv club, and they were trying to like do some improv, and that was where they met you, right? Or this could even talk about how maybe you guys just both have a love for music, and you guys could have met at some type of concert, right? But I am seeing something to do with like the arts here that may have connected you guys together. But if that is not the case, then maybe you have met this person while you guys were both like at some type of counseling center. Maybe you have a love for other people as well, and you like to help others, and you met this person while you guys were both trying to volunteer your time, while you guys were both trying to help others. Maybe you guys both are social workers or something like that, and that was how you guys met. But yeah, you guys, I'm so sorry. There is somebody mowing the lawn right now outside. I do apologize for that, but hopefully you guys forgive me, and let's just keep on feeling these vibes, and let's just keep going, okay? So anyways, you guys, that is what I'm seeing so far, and definitely, I mean, this person could have 1/3 of their body covered in tattoos, so definitely take that as a sign. If you have seen this person, if you feel like you know who this person is and they do happen to have tattoos, then yeah, that's definitely a sign that this could be your person. Now, take this with a grain of salt, because again, I am reading for a ton of different people. So for like maybe 70% of you guys, this could definitely resonate. But for others of you, maybe your person only has like 1 tattoo. Maybe this person who's thinking about you has like a really tiny, minuscule one. Or maybe this person doesn't have any tattoos, and maybe they're thinking about having tattoos, or maybe they like to talk about tattoos. I mean, I myself, I never want to get a tattoo, but I love watching tattoo shows. Like, I love Ink Master. That's my thing. I love that show, and I can talk tattoos of people, but I don't know, I don't have tattoos myself, right? So yeah, maybe your person just likes to talk about tattoos or something like that. Maybe they're trying to take like a class to learn how to tattoo people. That might be something they're interested in, right? But yeah, you guys, again, if you are not in contact with this person right now, if you feel like you know who I'm talking about, but you haven't talked to them, then you could be running across them during the next air sign season. So let me see, we are in the month of November, and November is the month of like Sag season. So then we go into December and a little bit of January, that's Capricorn season, and then it's February, that's Aquarius season. Okay, yeah, so I think that you could be meeting this person sometime during mid-January to mid-February, because that does represent Aquarius season. So definitely keep an eye out for that. But yeah, if you are already in contact with this person, then maybe things might start to heat up in the months of January and February. Maybe you guys are going to start talking more or something like that. But yeah, you guys, at the end of the day, that is what I'm seeing for you so far. Let's go ahead and move these cards up. And let's take a look at the channeled messages here. So Spirit, for group 1, when this person has late night thoughts about my group 1 folks, what is it that they are thinking about? Will you give us some messages, please? What are their late night thoughts, Spirit? Can we get some channeled messages? Okay, I think that one wants to come through. Let's get maybe 1 or 2 more cards. Spirit, can we get... Oh, okay, there we go. Alrighty. Wow, guys, these cards are absolutely gorgeous. So we literally have your perfection. Your beauty amazes me. I'm not sure how I attracted in someone like you, but I'm forever grateful. We have obsessed. I think I'm obsessed with you. I think about you all the time, stalk your socials, and hope I run into you when I'm out. That's so cute. This isn't goodbye. I don't want to walk away, but it's what's best for me and us right now. This isn't goodbye. We will be together again soon. And then we have no one compares. No matter how many people I've met and experiences I have, there's no one who compares to you. Okay, so yeah, this makes sense. Again, if this is somebody who you met while you guys were doing some type of hobby, while let's say you went to Painting with a Twist, or you went to that comedy club and you ran into this person, I definitely think that this person, from the second they met you, they just thought that you were perfect. They were obsessed with you and your beauty. I think that they could have gotten like your social media account, like maybe they asked you if you have like an Instagram or Snapchat or something like that, and they're always like on there trying to stalk you and see what you're up to. And I think that they are wishing that they could run into you again. They're hoping that you guys will maybe both show up to the comedy club again at some point, and run into each other. Also, if this is not the case for you, if you guys met this person while volunteering, the same thing can be said for that. Or if you guys are like social workers, or you guys work together in some way or another, maybe you guys are not always like in the same like office or something. Maybe you guys don't see each other all the time, so maybe this person is hoping that you guys will somehow run into each other again at some point. But this departure, the fact that you guys may not be seeing each other right now, this could be intentional, because it says right here again, I don't want to walk away, but it's what is best for me and us right now. This isn't goodbye. We will be together again soon. So I think for almost all of you guys, this person who is having late night thoughts about you, you are not in contact with them right now. And I do think that for at least half of you guys, this is intentional. This person, for some reason or another, needs to be on their own for right now, but they are planning to come together with you again. They are planning to try to talk to you again. At the end of the day, just no one compares to you, right? No one compares to you. So at the end of the night, whenever they are thinking about you, they're just thinking about how amazing you are, how obsessed they are with you. I definitely think that at night they are on social media trying to find out what's going on with you, trying to look at your pictures and things like that. And they are just thinking about how no one else compares to you and to your beauty. So yeah, you guys, that is absolutely amazing. And I do think, again, that you guys are going to be reconnected. For those of you who, you know, you're not talking to, or you guys aren't talking to each other, you guys are going to be reuniting and reconnecting within the month of January and February, okay? So let's go ahead and just end this reading. I do want to go ahead and pull just some initials so that we can clarify whether or not, so we can clarify what this person's name is, okay? Or like what their initials might be in their first, middle, or last name. So let's get some extra messages. Okay, there we go. So guys, we have the initials N, we have Z, V, I, W, and F. So yeah, just play around with these initials. Again, this could represent first, middle, or last initials. Play around with it. Think about who these initials might be representing with the people within your life. And yeah, just definitely keep an eye on the fire sign, because I really think that this person who is thinking about you, they are definitely a fire sign. I really see them being a fire sun sign, but it could be somewhere else within their chart as well. So just think about that. And yeah, you guys, I hope that you have enjoyed this reading today, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TerraTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have an amazing rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye, guys. Hello, group 2. So if you chose this amazing 2 of Cups today, then hey, hello, and welcome to this reading today. I am just so happy to be able to have you joining me as we get into this amazing tarot reading. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and place this off right here, and let's take a look at your other cards today. So we have the Beggar making an appearance. We also have the Avenger. We have the Rabbit with fertility coming through. And then last but not least, with the Who, What, When, Where cards, we have Music will be playing when they ask you out. Has lost a loved one within the last year. And last but not least, we have your first kiss will be within 1 year from now. So obviously, you guys, excuse me, I'm stumbling over my words over here. I definitely think this is somebody who is not going to be having late night thoughts of you by themselves for long, okay? I think that this is somebody who you are going to get intimate with within the coming year. And I think that this is somebody who you could definitely find yourself dating. And so I'm so excited for you. This is somebody who is not just going to be happy just thinking about you at night. Like, no, this person wants to dive into a relationship with you. And again, with this card coming through, like, they are literally going to be asking you out, and they will be asking you out when music is playing. So definitely keep an eye out for that. But yes, you guys, let's go ahead and talk about these other cards here. So with the Two of Cups coming through, what's really catching my eye here is the fact that this angel with these cute little wings, like this cherub, is holding up these Two of Cups. So I think that your person is very similar to this cherub. So what I mean by that is, first of all, a cherub is young, right? A cherub is usually represented as being a baby. So I definitely think that this person has like a baby face. I think that they are either very young right now, maybe they are in their early 20s or very early 30s or something like that. But if that is not the case, then I think that they just have a baby face and they look very young, even if they are a bit older. And I think that this person in and of itself just has a very youthful type of energy to them. They act very young. So no matter how old they get, I definitely think that they are always just going to have this like vibrant, childlike type of quality to them. And so with that being said, I would definitely say that this is somebody who has a very like magical and positive perspective on life. This is somebody who always believes in the impossibilities. They believe that dreams can come true, and they can also always see the best in other people, which I find to be absolutely incredible. So I definitely think this is somebody who goes out of their way to lift other people up. I think if they ever see somebody being upset, or they see somebody who looks a little insecure, they will not hesitate to come up to them, to talk to them, and to try to speak life into them, because again, they can see the best in absolutely everyone. So I think that they will find somebody who acts or seems like they feel a little insecure, and they will breathe life into them by hyping them up, by telling them what they see in them, and just making them feel good. So honestly, you guys, this person, I am getting the idea for just a few of you, this person might be somebody who wants to become some type of therapist, because again, they like to lift people up, and what better way to help lift people up than to be someone's therapist. I'm even kind of getting like a physical therapist, or what are those people called that, oh, a physical trainer, a physical or personal trainer, right? I think that this person just takes people and they love to lift them up. They love to make them feel good. So obviously somebody who is a physical trainer or a physical therapist, excuse me, they find people who have just gotten hurt. They find people who have just faced like a really bad injury, and they help lift them up and make them physically feel like they can take on the world. And going back to the personal trainer or physical trainer, this is somebody who will take people who are not exactly happy with their body right now, and they will help inspire them to work out, to eat well, and to just feel good with what they have to offer, right? So yeah, at the end of the day, I just think whether or not your person is has any of those jobs, I just think that this is somebody who loves to be there for others. They love to take people when they're at like their most fragile moments, and they love to help them. Okay, guys, look at this. Oh no, my sweater's getting messed up. It's getting pulled on this little flower thing. Oh, I'm so sad. Look at this. But yeah, I mean, I guess that's literally talking about like what I was saying. Like, they like to take people who are at their most fragile moments, who feel the most like undone here, like I do with this sweater, and they love to help them. Honestly, maybe your person likes to mend sweaters. That is just like a thought that is coming through my mind. Maybe that is why this was happening with my sweater. They could be somebody who likes to mend clothes. Maybe they like to sew clothes a lot. This person might be somebody who likes to go to like homeless shelters, or they like to talk to like abandoned youths, and they love to help them, and they might have a passion for clothes. So if they see like anyone with like clothes that have gotten like I don't know, like torn a bit like this, or like it needs any type of sewing, then maybe they pull out their sewing kit and like help them there. But yeah, that could just resonate for just a couple of you guys. But at the end of the day, like I'm saying, I've said this so many times, they just love to find people who are at their darkest moments, and they love to bring a bit of light to them. And I just think that that is absolutely incredible. That is such a beautiful thing to see. Now, what's interesting here about this, and where this reading takes a bit of a turn, is the fact that we have the Avenger card coming through. And with this person wearing a mask, it makes me think about how this aspect of them being an Avenger is hidden. Okay, and so how this relates to your person is that I honestly feel like your person is a bit of a vigilante of sorts. I'm kind of thinking of Arrow, the TV show Arrow. You know how Oliver, I think his name was Oliver something, I don't know, his name was Oliver. He was seen as like this party boy, this rich, wealthy party boy out in public, but behind the scenes, like in the streets, he would wear a mask and he would help people. He would take out bad people, and he would do this all while being disguised. No one realized that was him. And so I'm honestly getting the idea that your person is kind of like this to a degree, right? Obviously, I'm sure they're not going out and like knifing people or shooting people with an arrow, right? But I'm kind of getting this idea that to everyone else, everyone sees them, and even you see them as somebody who is very nice. People see them as somebody who wouldn't hurt a fly, right? Because they're just so kind, they're so loving, so optimistic and sweet. But behind closed doors, these people are kind of ruthless. But they're not ruthless to people who are kind. They're not ruthless to sweet people. They show this ruthlessness to people who are bullies, to people who are cruel, who are mean to others. And so I think that, let's say, for example, this person, were to be walking on the street and they were to see like just a random person being mistreated by somebody. I think that they would wait until like no one is around, and they will wait till that bully is by themselves, and they will go up there and give them a piece of their mind. They may even throw some fists. Okay, I'm not gonna lie here. They just hate how some people mistreat others, and they will take that into their own hands. They will take justice into their own hands and bring it down on other people. And if these bullies won't listen to them whenever they tell them they need to stop, if they, just laugh at them and say whatever, like shut up, then they will literally mete out justice with their own fists and make them not want to be mean to people ever again by beating them up. Okay, so yeah, I'm not gonna lie, your person's a little fierce. Your person might be even a little scary sometimes, but I want you to know right now, this person, like, they would never be mean to people that are undeserving of it, right? They're only mean to people who are mean to others, to people who are cruel to others. And so, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, they could have honestly had some jail time at some point if they were ever caught being mean to someone, if they were ever caught like beating someone up, because I honestly feel like if they were ever like at a bar and they saw someone being mean, then they will definitely again do something. I definitely think that they would wait until they were alone, but again, maybe every once in a while somebody could have seen them, right? Like in an alley, beating somebody up, beating that bully up, and maybe they called the cops or something like that. For just like one or two of you guys, this person could have had to go to jail like for a night or something for like having a bar fight or whatnot. But yeah, you guys, I feel like for the most part though, this side to them, this side of justice, of like being an avenger for others, I definitely think that it is very, very hidden, and a lot of people do not know about this. And I only think for maybe one or two of you guys, maybe your person could have had some jail time because they could have been caught, but I think for the most part, they've never been caught. For almost all of you guys, they've never been caught. No one's ever seen this side to them. Everyone only ever sees that like soft, sweet, like wouldn't hurt a fly type of exterior that they show to everyone. But yeah, again, they would never be cruel towards you. They would never be cruel towards you, but I definitely see them being your biggest avenger. I see them being somebody that will always fight for you, and if anyone is ever mean to you, they will be your biggest defender, okay? Whether you agree with their tactics or not, that is definitely something that they would do. So, yeah, they would definitely fight to defend you. This isn't somebody who is peaceful and believes in, in karma, just taking revenge one day. Like, no. They want to be the one that avenges people. They want to be karma within a body, okay? They don't just want to wait for karma to happen. They want to be karma, okay? So, yeah, you guys. And at the end of the day, you could definitely find out who this person is by talking to them and seeing if they have lost somebody that was close to them within the last year. And yeah, with the fertility card coming through, I definitely think that this person, whenever they think about you, and they have these late night thoughts about you, they are definitely some wild thoughts, okay? These are not just sweet thoughts that they're having of you. Like, no, they are imagining having like some wild, animalistic, fun times with you, okay? So, yeah, again, this person, they're very, very sweet and loving, but they do have a bit of a darker side to them. And so I'm not lying. Like, this person, they might be somebody who is into like some BDSM stuff. They could be somebody who is into some things that are different, that is not as traditional whenever it comes to the bedroom. Hopefully you like that. If not, then obviously just tell them and let them know. But yeah, you guys, at the end of the day, I do think this is a very kind person. They are kind to almost everyone, unless they see someone that's being mean. And I do think that they are very respectful because, again, it says right here, a desire to balance the scales of justice, righteousness on behalf of society or oneself. So I think that this person is very respectful to others. They do believe very strongly in what is right and what is wrong, and they would never treat somebody who is kind and sweet with in a mean way, right? Like, they will always be kind to everyone who deserves their kindness. So yeah, that is what I'm seeing so far. You've definitely got a character on your hands. Group 2, you've definitely got a character, okay? So let's go ahead and move on, and let's find out exactly what goes through their mind whenever they are having these late night thoughts of you. What goes through their mind whenever they have these late night thoughts of you? For group 2, let's get this card, please. Oh, that's really sweet. That's really sweet. Let's see what else wants to make an appearance. Let's get some messages, please, Spirit. Let's get that one. Okay, yeah. That makes a lot of sense. So guys, first of all, what do they think of you? At night, we have nervous coming through. It says, you make me nervous. Even just thinking about you, I get nervous. I'm not sure what to say or how to act around you. We have not the right time. I'm overwhelmed with responsibilities. I don't have the time or energy for a relationship. We have need time to heal. Right now, I'm in a space where I need to focus on my healing and self-love. This isn't about you, it's about me. And then we also have run away. Would you pack a bag and meet me in Hawaii? I just want to get away from the world and be alone with you. So yes, you guys, obviously, like I said, this person could have definitely lost a loved one within the past year. This could talk about somebody who has passed away, or this could talk about how maybe they were in a relationship with somebody, like a romantic connection, and they broke up. Or this could even talk about like a friendship. Maybe a friend of theirs decided that they didn't want to be their friend anymore. And so yeah, at the end of the day, this person is in a space right now where they need time to heal. They need to be on their own, and they need to focus on themselves and on their own healing. But after they are done with that, I definitely see them trying to come up to you. I see them trying to reach out to you and just wanting to be with you. And so yeah, they will eventually ask you out. They will eventually try to start courting you and dating you, but it's just going to take some time. They just need to focus on themselves right now. But while they are focusing on themselves, and while they are having these late night thoughts about you, they are thinking, like, when they're not thinking about healing, right, they're thinking about running away with you. I definitely think that they are imagining, like, some of their late night thoughts are them imagining running away with you to Hawaii, right? Going on all these adventures with you and just getting away from their life right now. Their life right now, which is kind of hard for them to be a part of right now. Does that make sense? Because right now, no matter how positive and sweet and optimistic they are going through the ringer, and sometimes it's hard to live that way, right? Especially when it just feels like that pain is never going to stop, right? When it feels ceaseless. And so I think that this person does imagine just running away from their life. They try to forget about what is going on with them right now, and they love to just think about you and think about and fantasize about running away with you and going somewhere else and living a different type of life with you. And I also think that whenever they think about you, they do get nervous. Somehow or another, you make them nervous, and I just think it's because they like you so much, and they want to be with you, and yeah, they just place a lot of importance on you. So whenever they think about you and being with you, they're always thinking about how nervous they are with you. So yeah, I think that's so sweet. They really care about you. They care about what you think about them and how you see them. And I just think that that's really, really, really sweet. So I definitely think whenever they ask you out, they are going to be so nervous. Like, there's going to be so many butterflies in their tummy. They're just going to be so scared, but they're going to do it. And I definitely see you guys for almost all of you, I see you guys actually like dating each other, and I'm just so excited for you guys. So yeah, that is what I'm seeing for you today. I do want to say, with the Avenger card coming through, that does make me think a bit of like that Aries energy, or even a bit of Libra energy as well. So your person could be an Aries or a Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus. And I am getting like a little bit of water energy as well. So your person could be a water sign. So I am talking about our lovely Scorpios, Pisces, Cancers, okay? But yeah, you guys, at the end of the day, that is what I'm seeing for you. I hope you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TerraTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have an incredible rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye, guys. Hello, group 3. So if you chose this beautiful Ace of Cups card today, then hey, hello, how are you? And thank you for stopping by to this side of TerraTube today. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and just place this off right here. And let's take a look at your other cards today. So we have the Victim card coming through. We also have the Companion. We have Unfinished Business. And then talking about your who, what, and when, and where cards today, we have Grew Up in a Better Than Average Household. Wants to Send You a Message. And last but not least, we have Has Blue Eyes. So obviously, this person could have blue eyes. This person who is thinking about you, who's having these late night thoughts about you, they could have blue or even colored eyes as well. The reason why I'm saying that is because with the Ace of Cups, whenever it comes to physical traits, it does make me think about people with colored eyes. So your person could have blue eyes, they could have green or hazel eyes, or if that's not the case, maybe they have brown eyes, but they like to wear blue contacts a lot or something like that. So just take that as a sign that if you know somebody who has blue eyes and you're close to them, then this could definitely be somebody who is thinking about you. But if the person on your mind who you think this might be doesn't have blue eyes, and that's totally okay. Just take it with a grain of salt. I am reading for a ton of different people. So yeah, some of it may resonate, some of it might not. But moving past that, talking about your person, I would definitely say that this is somebody who has a lot of friends. The reason why I say that is because we have the Companion card coming through, and we also have the Ace of Cups. And whenever I see this card, this person is literally like jumping into the water here, and it just makes me think about diving into love, diving into connections, and not being afraid of getting hurt, right? And so I do think that this person is somebody who is very, very sociable. I think that they would be someone who is somewhat of a social butterfly. This is somebody who is not afraid to go out and meet new people and talk to complete strangers, and they're not afraid to ask these strangers if they want to be friends, right? I think that they would just ask them point blank, like, hey, do you want to go out for a drink sometime? Like, you seem really cool. You seem like you could be a homie, right? And they're not afraid of these strangers like rejecting them, or these strangers hurting them. They just throw themselves into all of these connections, and they do it so fearlessly. And so I do think that this person that has that is thinking about you, that has these late night thoughts about you, that this is somebody who has a ton of friends. They have a ton of different people who love to hang out with them. I definitely think that this person's phone is probably always ringing, is probably always chiming with text messages of people asking them if they want to hang out, if they want to go out for a drink or do this or do that. This person is never lacking when it comes to friends, or even when it comes to lovers. I do think think there's a lot of people that are romantically interested in them, and their bingo card is probably always full. Okay, there's probably like a 10-month waiting list to who can go out on a date with them next, right? This person is never lacking in any of those areas, okay? And the reason why they are so sought after, the reason why people want to hang out with them is because with this companion card, it says loyalty, tenacity, and unselfishness. So this person who is thinking about you all the time, this is somebody who is very loyal to their friends and to the people who they date. They are very tenacious, and again, they're very unselfish. Like, they're unselfish with their time, and I think that they would do anything for their friends, for their lovers, for their family members. They will do anything for them. This is the type of person who, if you find yourself like in a hard time, if you find yourself in need of help, you can always call this person. So let's say that it's literally the middle of the night and you have a flat tire. This is somebody who you could call and say like, hey, I need your help. Will you help me? They will get out of bed. They will put on their clothes and they will be there in a second's notice, right? Even if they were busy and doing something, like let's say they're studying for some big test the next day, they will stop what they are doing and they will come to you, okay? That is just the type of person that this individual is. They are kind of someone who is a bit of like a knight in shining armor, okay? Literally, this person is like throwing themselves into the water, right? And I think this represents them also as they throw themselves into any situation. I honestly could see this person being someone who doesn't just help people, no matter, like, they don't just help people, they will do anything for people, right? I even see them being someone who will do anything for strangers. I think this is somebody who would literally take a bullet for someone, because at the end of the day, this is just somebody who cares so much about people. They have such a big heart. They are so loving, and they will do anything for absolutely anyone, but they would especially do anything for their friends, family members, and lovers. So yeah, this person is highly sought after because of the fact that they are just such an incredible human being. Now, I do want to say here, with the victim card coming through, I am getting quite a funny feeling with this card. Now, I'm just getting the idea that this individual is somebody who is quite dramatic, and I think sometimes they may play a bit of the victim card every now and again to get a little bit of sympathy, to maybe even try to get their way. Now, honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I kind of see myself in this person because this is how I am. I know it sounds bad, but this is how I am with my boyfriend, but I do it in a cute way, okay? Like, if I ever want my boyfriend's attention and he's playing games, like, because my boyfriend plays a lot of games, like, I'll go up to him and I'll be like, my head hurts, I don't feel that good, and honestly, I might be completely fine, but I'll just be saying those things because I want his attention and I want him to hang out with me and be with me. So, yeah, I may say that every now and then. And honestly, he knows that sometimes my boyfriend, most of the time, he can tell when I am not being completely truthful. And I think he knows that I feel okay and that I just want to hang out with him, and he just goes along with it. He's like, oh, you need me to rub you? You need me to do this? I'm like, yeah. And so, yeah, that is kind of like what I'm getting from your person. Like, I think that they are dramatic. I think that they like to play the victim card, but I don't think that they do it in a bad way, if that makes any sense. Like, I think they do it in a cute way. So, yeah, you guys, that is what I'm seeing so far, and yeah, again, this person could have grown up in a better than average household, so they could have grown up in a very nice home. So, yeah, you guys, at the end of the day, that is what I'm seeing so far, and I do think that this person, they want to send you a message, they want to say something to you, and I think that they honestly see you as somebody who is unfinished business. So this person who is thinking about you at night, in the late evening hours, this may be somebody who you have maybe not talked to in a while. Maybe this is somebody who you knew from your past. Maybe you went to school with this person or you shared some mutual friends with them. But for some reason or another, for a lot of you guys, I wouldn't be surprised if you guys are not in contact right now. And I think that this person wants to get into contact with you. But for some reason or another, they haven't said anything to you yet. But I do think with how this person just throws themselves into relationships and like into connections like so fearlessly, I do think that they will eventually say something to you, and I do think that it would be sooner rather than later. So let's go ahead and move on, and let's take a look at the channeled messages here, okay? So Spirit, for group 3, can we get some channeled messages, please? For group 3, can we get some channeled messages, please? What does this person think about my group 3 folks in the late wee hours of the night? What are their late night thoughts of them? Okay. Let's get some messages, please. Can we get some messages, please? Okay, yeah, that's interesting. Let's get one more card. Okay, you guys. Oh, that's interesting. So I was just looking at like the back of the deck energy, and it says the future. I daydream about our future together, going on adventures and growing old together. I want it all. Oh my gosh. That is so cute. So yeah, this person at night, whenever they're thinking about you, their late night thoughts about you is that they are just dreaming of growing old with you and being with you forever. Oh my gosh. That is literally the cutest thing I've seen all day. I freaking love that. This person really, really likes you and has some really deep feelings for you. So let's talk about these other cards. So it says playing games. This is a game to me. The way I'm acting, responding, or posting is to get your attention. So again, I don't think this person necessarily sees this connection with you as a game, but I do think that they want to win you over. They want to win you over, and they want to get your attention, and maybe they see that aspect of it as a game. But I don't think that they're playing games. And I think that this game is something that they're taking very, very seriously, right? Does that make sense? Do you get what I'm saying? So it's almost like they see you as a bit of a challenge, and they want to be the one that wins you over. They want to be the one that gets your attention, but they're not just playing games with you. Like, they are taking you so seriously. In fact, it's like they don't see you as an arcade game. They see this as like a chess game that they want to win, and you are their queen that they want to get and claim. Does that make sense? Do you get what I'm trying to say? So at the end of the day, they just want to win you over. They want to win you over, and they take you so seriously, and they just want to be with you. But the way they see trying to win you over is almost like a chess game, right? And they just have to make the right moves. They have to be strategic. They have to do everything correct and perfectly so that they can catch your eye, so that they can get you to want to talk to them, so that they can try to win you over, okay? And they do see you as their queen, baby. They see you as the most special thing, right? You are so amazing. And the reason why I'm saying that is because we literally have You Are So Special. It says you're truly divine. I've never felt energy like yours before, and I can't get enough. So yeah, this person can't get enough of you. They like you so freaking much. Like, you are just everything to them. And I think that you are the only one that they think about at night. They don't think about anyone else but you, which is amazing because, like I said, I'm sure they have so many people that want to date them, that want to be with them. I'm sure their like dating card is like so completely filled, but they don't care about any of them. They want to be with you. They want to go on a date with you, group 3, okay? And it says missing you. I miss you. I wish things were different. So yeah, for some reason or another, you guys are not talking. You guys are not connected, and they want to send you a message. They want to have contact with you, but I think that they are just waiting for a second. But I do think that sooner rather than later, they will be reaching out to you. They will be connecting with you again. And last but not least, we have I'm single. I'm single right now. I'm not attached to anyone and not looking to get into a relationship at this time. So I think this is talking about how if they are not with you, then they don't want to be with anyone else. So they are single right now because they are waiting for you. They are waiting for you to finally notice them as they are trying to like do everything right on this chess game, right? They're trying to do everything right on the chess game of your heart. And they just want to be with you. They want to be with you so badly, and they're not going to be with anyone else until they can be with you. So, yeah, you guys, that is what I'm seeing for you today. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a big like and to subscribe to my channel because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TerraTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have a fabulous rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye, guys.